Help me. Oh God, there's a bee or something. Hi guys, welcome back to Nella Farms. Today I'm going to show you how to save money in the garden with seeds, bedding for the chickens, and we're also going to show you a new product that I found that's going to help me to save with buying seeds. So stick around for that. As you know, I've been dealing with pests a lot in the garden. What I've done to try to help me a little bit with getting rid of the pests is some spiders have popped up in my garden and I'm letting them stay. So there's a couple of spiders in some of the areas around the garden. I see a lot of spider webs. I am double checking to make sure that they are friendly spiders. There's a bird back there. It's a cardinal. We just put some more bird seeds out, so I think it's happy. Letting the spider stay to help me with some of the bugs. Before we jump into all of the things that I found, let's check in on the quail. There's an update on one of the quail that we have, so let's see that. Brought the quail out to give them, it says to let them get an hour outside in the sun every day, and then they'll eventually be out here. But this is their first time outside. So I had to put these four on this side. I put this one right here by itself. It has some type of wound on top of his head. I don't know what happened. I took him outside yesterday and it was a little bit of a wound, but now it's like really bad now. I don't know if one of them was landing on top of it, if it kept jumping and hitting his head. Put some water right there, some food over there. So hopefully it'll be okay. And I have the other four over here, trying to give it a break because I don't know if one of them's attacking it, and I don't know if it's gonna survive. I'm gonna have to get another watering container, another food container, but I have food right there and water right there, so hopefully it'll drink the water and it's not scared. What I've been realizing in the garden when I was going through it and I was thinking about how can I afford to, with everything that I have to pay for. As you know, that we're new to this property. We've been here for a year and there's a lot of things that needs to be done on the house, on the property, and a lot of things that we have to pay for with just maintaining it, along with the expenses for the garden with soil, seeds, the chickens, the quail, their feed, the bedding, treats, because we want them to be happy, right? It's been a lot. Like soil is super expensive. If you want like quality soil and you want your plants to actually grow and for the soil to be able to go to the next season and to have at least some nutrients and not get compacted, you have to spend a pretty penny on soil. Soil is about $30 and up if you want a good bag of soil. And that'll fill up maybe one green stock layer. For that, if you're doing green stock for a bed, you'll probably need like 6 bags of that to fill up a flower bed. And I pulled one of the flowers off the marigold, and just one marigold flower has a bunch of buds inside of it. So I was like, I can do this with all the flowers. There's also some flowers in the wild garden bed, and I want to grow them again, but I didn't really want. I bought this pack of flowers. It's like a pack of wildflowers, but it comes with a bunch of flowers in it, so you don't really know what's gonna come up. Today I looked at it. It looks like the French marigold does. So I'm thinking I could pull the flowers off and plant the actual flower that I actually like that came in the pack. So all of these little buds are gonna be flowers. These little ones, as you can see. It's little bitty ones all over the place. They're all gonna be up here, so I'll have flowers all over here. When they're done and the birds have come and pollinated and the bees and everything, then they'll drop off like this. After they drop off, this big bud will start to form. It looks like this. So that's how you can tell the difference. And then once it gets a little bigger and it dries out, then you can harvest the seed. Usually the end here, you see how it's all soft? It's usually stabby and pointy, and then this part is like paper and you can crumble it, and that's when you know it's ready. So this is what it looks like when the flower drops off and it's almost time to harvest the seeds, and this is what it looks like before we get flowers. There's a lot of them on here. Like if you look in here, oh, here's one that's ready. It looks like this one's ready. It turns a brown color. Let me see if I could. Yep, it's all crumbly. This one's totally ready. So I'll just show you for an example. So you'll just crumble it and the seeds will just come out. It should look like that. They should be dry and hard. They shouldn't be moist. If they're moist, then you opened it up too soon. I have these baggies here. I got them off of Amazon. These came in a 30 pack, so you get 30 of these. It's a 3x9 by 5x9 in size, and it's the perfect size for these little buds. I probably could have gotten smaller, but I can also use these to cover up my strawberries also. All right, so to bag them, and these are ready to be bagged. These are pretty big. There's a bunch of them in there, and I found some pretty big ones right here. Maybe I'll bag this one. It's pretty big. and there's some other ones down here. It's probably because they might have started making flowers down here, and there's another one here. I can bag this. So what I like to do is get the bag and put it on the majority of it, so have at least this much in there. Sides. When I pull it, I want to make sure I pull it really tight. There you go. It's pretty simple. This is pretty tight, and look, it won't slip off. So here's a pretty good strawberry right here. There's a bunch of stink bugs in my strawberries for some reason. They've moved on to this section, so you can just do the same thing. I took the string on both sides and I pulled it, and you see I'm pulling this and it will not come off. So I pulled it pretty tight. It should be protected at least from the birds can't get to it, and I don't think the stink bugs could creep into there. I don't know what these are that's sprouting everywhere. I know that's not just regular grass. So I'm like, what is it? It's everywhere in the chicken area. It's right here, and it's all over here in patches. I don't know if it's something the chickens ate. And then I have some peas growing. I planted these like when I planted those pumpkins that was out here. That had to be like 2 months ago or 3 months ago, or maybe even 4 months ago, and they're sprouting, coming up. I have one right here, and is this one? There's one here, so that's 1, 2. I thought I had planted them back there, but I guess I didn't. Let me see. I thought I saw another one. Here's one right here. Well, there's two. One right here, one right here. Just gonna leave it and see what it does. I have about 4 or 5. It looks like some are coming up right there too, so that's cool. I'll let it go ahead and do what it's gonna do. There was a spider in this cage right here that I was moving around, and I talked about that in another video. I was moving around to catch the flies, and the web is still there, but last night it went away. I don't know why. I had moved it a little bit closer to the coop because there was a lot of flies over here. Then we got up this morning, it was gone, so I don't know where it went. It's not there anymore. I'm going to take these broken bamboo sticks and put them next to these beans so it'll have something to trellis on. I think that's good right there. It'll start coming up this, if it survives with all these pests and stuff. And there was another one. There's one right here. Hopefully it'll make its way up. What I've been doing to hopefully... Hey. Okay. What I've been doing to hopefully cut the cost on bedding is I've been scooping the poop out of here like this. With the hemp bedding, it makes it super easy to do. And I'll just put it up in there just to keep the bed fresh. So I'll do this all in here and clean it out. There, it looks a lot better to me. A lot cleaner, a little freshened. Not perfect, but it's better. Thank you guys for watching. It means so much to me when you guys come back and watch it, or trying to just get into gardening, maybe to inspire you, maybe to teach you something that you've never known about, or maybe you're experiencing the same ups and downs that I'm experiencing, and hopefully we can help each other out. Comment down below so we can get to know each other a little bit better. Remember, I post every single day, so I'll be here tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time, and I hope that you're here too. Thanks for watching.